from side to side. Without you by my side, my side, my side. Without you by my side. One time from side to side. Peekaboo, I see you, peekaboo, I see you. Looking at me, looking at you. Hold up, where you going? What you doing? Who you seeing? What you need? What you want? I said, without you by my side, my side, my side. Without you by my side. One time from side to side. Without you by my side, I can't go outside. Without you by my side, I can't go outside. Without you by my side, I can't go outside. One time from side to side.
Yeah, that's picking something up. Why isn't it picking? Hello? There you go. Have we got something? You know, when there's no explanation, it's the worst. It's when there's no explanation that you just want to throw something out the window. How's it going, everybody? It's been at least a week since I've been on Kick and YouTube at the same time. You forget, you know, that there's a lot that you gotta sometimes figure out for these things. It's you know, one of the worst things is about the way I've got things set up right now. I got the fourth monitor so I could have dedicated chat. I'll look at Kick Chat in a second. I haven't even gotten that up, which is hilarious because I have a whole monitor for that now. But I've placed it wrong because the actual angle that it can tilt isn't enough, you know? It's not. Yeah, that could work, I guess. Okay, let me get you. Who's here? Hey, Ravens. Hey, Stabby. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it was. We also had double audio earlier. I'm not sure about this hyped music. It's a bit from. Maybe it's these new wireless things that I'm using, which I got on holiday because they weren't expensive, and I didn't have anything with me. I want some wireless ones, right? We talked about it on stream before. It's a little bit. We had some banging tunes yesterday, didn't we? Is it a bit? Yeah, it's a bit loud, but I don't just mean that. I mean, like, are the choice of noises extremely harsh or something, or is it just me? Because like, I quite like, you know, I don't mind music like this, but I don't know, do you know what I mean? It's a little bit like, maybe it's just these they're a bit tinny and rubbish or something. We've got to paint. We're not here to have technical issues. We're here to paint these wonderful models. Last time I was streaming on Kick, and we're doing these, and then what I want to do is move on to the Dark Hollow stuff or the Creative Sculpt Studio stuff, because I haven't painted models like that since the longest time. Since I was a kid, I haven't been able to paint some like models like this. Most of the time, I just love them. I love what he's done with this. I love his whole style that he's got, and he has like an interesting idea as to what he wants to do with them too. So it's interesting to me because I've not tried this before myself. I wonder if there's I wonder if there is a DMCA like classical music, DMCA free classical music thing. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like I'm being on a classical vibe today. Or like something atmospheric, maybe. $372 videos. I think this could. Yeah. It's. Why are my key commands not working? They were working on Twitch yesterday. Fucking Jesus Christ. Do you want to just work when I tap each one? Come on, keep up with me. Keep up with me. I'm not asking much, am I? Just these should work. Sorry that I'm flashing through these, but okay, good. Right, we have things fucking working. Jesus, wept. Right, I think we got there. And have I got both chats on my screen? Yeah, okay, I've got both chats on my screen. Thanks for coming in, Stabby, and being my technical support. Or I suppose it might just have been more moral support, right? I knew all of that was happening. I knew everything wasn't working. It was like, why isn't everything working? Oh, I was fucking streaming yesterday. Albeit on a different platform. I only have to change like a couple of things and mess around with like broadcast information for YouTube so that it has a thumbnail and stuff. That's a pain. It's more of a pain that I can't just accept that I need to turn my airbrush on. That I need to just have like a live stream, standard live stream, not have a different one for every stream. But I feel the need to have a different one for every stream. We were in a slightly different position yesterday on Twitch because we were just chatting. We weren't painting at all yesterday. A little bit of video editing, a little bit of singing. I practiced another song because that went really well and everyone really enjoyed that. So we're going to try and keep the YouTube live streams so that they're on point. So we're trying to finish these guys in this second stream, and then we're gonna move on to these. But I think I might quickly like end broadcast, open GIMP, create a little like file, and then restart stream for that. So there'll be separate broadcasts. In terms of, for me, that's not a great thing to do. I wonder, and I haven't figured this out on YouTube. I know you can kind of highlight parts of your broadcast, I think, on Twitch when I do that. But on YouTube, can you do that? I don't know. Do you know what the great thing about getting metal miniatures is as well? Right? Is that this is great. Look at this guy. I love it. We'll get them sprayed up and you'll be able to see them properly. But the great thing about getting metal miniatures in the post is that there's like zero need for any packaging. So they come in they came in like just and this is because, you know, he's just sending them me. He probably packages them differently, maybe, possibly, and he's sending them to people who are making a purchase. But there's just no need for any packaging, and it was lovely to just have some miniatures just come, like, in a box, in a little plastic bag that needed absolutely zero packaging. I just had, like, less to throw away, and it's just so much, it just feels so much less wasteful. And something to do with plastics not being good for you, I don't know. Oh. Sort of wonder whether or not we've lost our way, don't you? Sometimes. Must be some mistake. So what I was meant to be doing really was getting started really early, but I had 0 fruit in the fridge and cupboards because obviously I've been away for a little bit. As I'd mentioned in previous streams, I was going to go on a short little stint to join my brother, and that's the AK paints, man. There ain't nothing left once you soak up that medium once it's been sitting on the palette. I love AK paints, but they don't sit well on palettes, man. So look at that, there's nothing left, is there? It's just as bad with like this one that I've used before, and I haven't used all that much of the pastel violet that I have of theirs yet, but I suspect it's going to be the exact same thing. Okay. Going to do some airbrushing. I don't know why I've opened that. We've got to do some airbrushing first because I've missed a colour, and this is one of the things that I need to get back into the habit of writing down all of my recipes. With everything else that's taking up my time, I'm finding certain things get kind of like left by the wayside, and that is certainly one of those things where it's like, oh, have I written this down? Have I created a little document for this? Oh, no, I haven't. Okay. But it's lucky that I've got a reasonable memory, because otherwise, lost to the wind, that would have been. That's in an ideal world right now, if I was doing the variety thing here, I feel like more comfortable doing variety over on Twitch, even though it felt... That's what I should have chosen for yesterday's stream, shouldn't I? I bet they've got a tag for variety. Because they've gotten rid of the IRL tag. Which was... Yesterday for me on Twitch was kind of IRL. It's stuff that I don't usually stream. Things that like need to get done in the background. I am not the most well-organised person. And I am trying to get a bit more organised. I mean, yesterday's stream on Twitch was a good example of that. You know, creating a list and actually getting through quite a lot of it. Hell, we nearly got... All we needed to do was like do the filming of the black coaches, and then a tiny little bit of paint on the floor of the bruni, and then give these guys an airbrush of Wraithbone. But I realised that in order to have... We want continuation across platforms, right? That's important. So like if I'm painting Fallout Wasteland Warfare Enclave miniatures, and I start the whole process here on YouTube and on Kick, obviously I want to be doing the final part of it and the second part of it on YouTube and Kick as well. Don't I? Won't it? Were it? Hey it? Ah, it is. Anyway, these are our highlighting colours, and we're just blocking things out with black. Once these are airbrushed, there's so little to do. What needs to be done? I'm tempted to, however, that being said, approach Frank and the Deathclaw. It's going to have to be brushwork, isn't it? We're going to have to do a skin by brushwork, which is going to be frustrating because it's all inside what we've done now. Of course, it would have been easier to do his skin and then give it a mask. So then we could spray the armor and then remove the mask, and it would basically more or less be done beside details. Instead, now we have to go in with the brush on all of his skin. This is going to be the most time spent today painting until we get to the next thing we want to be painting. So, how are you anyway, Stabby? You alright? How's your day been? It's been a hard ADD day again today. But, have better days, worse days. This isn't a great sign to the start of an airbrushing session, is it? We need a new airbrush, guys. I was thinking, I could, if I don't start this dumb business idea up that I think isn't probably worth my time and effort, which is for the product. That I'd love to buy a keyboard so that I could play a bit more music on stream. But I think in reality, the money I would have to spend on a keyboard, and I think this is in fact, this is to a degree, this is maybe proof that either keyboards are far too cheap. Oh, I've got to get that. It's the postman. Okay. One sec. Second. A delivery, and I do not know what it is, but I've got a feeling I know what it is, because it's in a filament box, which I don't own a 3D printer, but I know a friend who does, and I'm going to be painting some miniatures for him too. So I've promised them a week. I need to find out when that week must start. Is something we're actually, I think we could probably quite easily, without upsetting anyone, put it up front, to be fair, if it needs to go up front. But I guess, no, ideally, I'm just getting rid of my, in fact, I may not be able to show this on the screen. I need to send a message. Ask that question. At least that question. I need to ask that question. When does my week on this need to start? So usually when I promise someone a week of painting, that's 40 hours. Done between a Monday and a Friday. To figure out what it is. I think I get to choose what I want to paint out of this to my usual standard. So I gotta try and figure out exactly how much I'm gonna paint of it, because sometimes this company's stuff can be quite complicated, or it can be just magical to paint. It's from my experience so far, it's usually one or the other. You get they've got kind of easy to paint models. This one. Oh, right, okay. Wow. Yeah, it must be. What's come with a big base like this? Unless it's... it's not. I wonder if this is Iron's. Is this Iron's mech? This is Iron's mech already. So, okay, so whoever he must have gotten it is, it's Iron's mech. God. Oh. Dude, this is gonna be so cool. Wow. I gotta message Iron. The guy's done an absolutely stellar job of this. It's a good print job. But looks the things. Get it under the lights in a second. Okay. Okay. Damn, that was quick. Oh, and this is the misprint that I can use. Not a misprint, so I included it. Okay then, wow. That is nuts. I'll show this off. I'll show this off. I'll just quickly message Iron. I don't know if he's seen it in. He won't have seen it. He won't have seen it in the flesh. This is guys. This might be whoever's here with us. This might be an exclusive. First time ever seen on screen. Model. I'm not 100% sure, but it might be a one of a kind as well. So, whose prank is that? Oh my, hey Rao, how's it going? It's not yours, unfortunately. I went to call Modiphius today, and it was like, oh yeah, they're closed on Saturday. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to email them, and just ask what's going on with their supplies. I feel kind of awkward with them in the sense that I'm going to be like, they've sent me some free models, right? You wanted to get one, we're getting one, but like from who and how? It looks like we're going to have to go through themselves directly, but I wanted to go through Element because I get a little discount. I just wanted a little discount, you know. I don't know if they do get a discount, to be fair, but like they usually do, right? They do with Warhammer, so but you can't, like, Elements still aren't getting it restocked. So this is Iron's mech. This is the misprint, which is going to show up a lot better on camera. It's a misprint because one of the arms didn't print. I better just message Iron. A little bit of cleanup in a few spots, but it's this back end's going to need some sanding. But it's a pretty good print. It's printed as a solid piece, so it's been printed in what's it? I can't think of the name of it. There's a particular type I think of that he's used to print that solid. It's heavy, but on the upside it's sturdy. You know, it's sturdy. You could probably kill someone with this. It's almost as it's not quite a lead miniature, but it's that is serious, man. I better just let Iron know that it's been received. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm good, Ra. How are you? Not in a rush whatsoever. Cool. You know what I need to set up, everyone? I need to set up like a unified chat box that pops up on the screens, like maybe in between the music and the Ray, bro. Dude, thank you so much. And look at that, Nell and Flick, Creepy, obviously, and Mini Mummy and McCagnis. Ray, thank you so much for those subs, dude. You're an absolute star. Yeah, Poggers. Amazing. How's your day going, Ray? How's your weekend going? I need to quickly message Iron before I forget. Put this board over where it should be. So, because Iron's on a journey home at the moment, and let me think. When we see, it's going to be an 18-hour drive that he was going to have to do. Yesterday at 7:30, so we're a while off still from that. A little. That's 7:30. So it's going to be 18 hours, 6 hours less than a full day. So. Yeah, we're not far off actually. We're probably past it. He should be home maybe. Cool. Working and lurking at a moment, so I thought I'd show some love, dude. It means so much. It means so much. It's all starting to come in thick and fast. There's so much to do, guys. We've got so much to do. So I'll just quickly show these off. This is Iron's 3D print because he redeemed and you know I owe Iron. He's been such a massive support. I kind of owe him. He's been a big dono supporter, so he fancied me doing a mech, and I was like, I'd like to do a mech for you. So we have a mech, and we also have a misprint of a mech from the person who, if he comes around, I have to find out who's printed it for him, because whoever has printed it and worked this out for him, like, got it to me in basically no time at all. I'm kind of shocked that this is what it was in the post. I thought it was possible I had some Signum stuff on its way. Wonderful Signum who were able to pay me. Wonderful Signum, thank you, I love you. I hope the work goes well, quickly and easily and out of the way for you. A little bit of a mess of our wet palette, the outsides of our wet palettes, because we're going to do some airbrushing. Oh, yeah, it's like one of them dreadnoughts. It's going to be nice, man. It's going to be a really nice thing to paint. We're going to paint it. I think we're going to do it in either a desert or an urban camo or something like. I think we're doing it in an urban camo, and we're going to do it like a little bit worn and weathered, like it's been in a proper scrap, I think he's sort of given me an idea as to what his favorite like map was, so I know what environment we're going to put in, so we can like work with some cool lighting ideas. And a little bit excited about that too. I got a lot of exciting projects. So many. And then there's the ones that I have of my own that I want to get to, guys. It's just never ending. We need a studio. I need to save my money and get a studio, or just get a fucking hole in the ground that's big enough for me. It doesn't need to be much. I'd be happy with anything. Just the box room. It's I do love living here in a way. Ideally, I'd stay living here. And you know, what's that music doing? That for? Chill out. Some people and their sound levels. My brain. Maybe I'll eat the other. It's definitely a hard day for ADD. Shall I go and get the mushroom stuff? I haven't had it yet today. We're gonna go and grab have a little mushroom tincture. I'll finish this half a sandwich. We'll see. Maybe we'll see a noticeable drop down, because hot damn, we could do with a bit less right now. upstairs again. This is what I'm talking about. We shake. There's a bit of a funk in here. Right? What the heck? We're gonna get there. Doing a couple of things. Launch this down, being as I've just okay, finally to the point of the video. So, what we missed last time in the airbrushing process was a brighter colour on the cream side. It didn't occur to me at the time. You know, paint obviously always dries a little bit darker most of the time. So I think when I sort of applied it, it looked bright enough. But then when once it dried at the end of the stream, I was like, it's not bright enough. The issue is I left the other half of the miniatures down in Harlow for GriffCon. So I don't have them to compare to other than in pictures, and very few. I only finished one of them. And I don't have pictures of them at each stage. It's just something I'm thinking, maybe if I ain't going to recipe things as often as I used to and reliably, then I really need to think about at least taking pictures at different stages of the model. Maybe. Anyway, point is they need Wraithbone. That's what it was that the original ones had. Because I was like, they're just so dark compared to the way I'd done the other ones. The blue's perfect. We got the blue right. But we didn't get the cream right, and I'm pretty sure that it's Wraithbone, so that's what we're going to airbrush on. That will complete the airbrushing part. Of these models, and then we can get on to just mapping the detailing. It is a shame that we got to do this, because we started to do that on this lad already. That gun's halfway to done. Obviously we still need to put the other colours on it, but the steel wasn't far off from just calling it done. So, shame that we forgot that process and started to move on to the blocking and the detail. I tell you what we do need to do, probably more than anything, so that my brain can actually focus, I need to clear all these paints that are here away. So I'm just gonna, because of my workload at the moment, I'm gonna not write down the color recipes I use for the black coach, because They were both done differently, and if I was going to do, say, a third black coat for someone, I might do it differently again. And if I wasn't going to, I'd most likely pick the same colours anyway, because they're my go-to colours for those colours. So I just don't think there's any need to write those down. Furthermore, if I'm going to do another commission for you, Ray, which possibly we will do after after Queen Brod, right? Which you said was going to maybe be more Nighthaunt. Because of the way your army is sort of a collection of models that are painted by different people, and there are these different shades, I think I'd just do what I did with these coaches and sort of like go for something that's going to fit in, but it isn't necessarily a perfect match, because I think that yeah, with the color kind of like colors that you've already got in the army, it's not a perfect match, but it all works, doesn't it? So as long as you stay in the spectrum, in the right areas of the spectrum with it, there's no real need to write down the recipes. And holy god, it's one big less job, because one of the things I've been doing is sort of retrospectively putting these paint recipes down, whereas usually it would be something that I might even write down before I start painting. It's something I've definitely done in the past, where I've actually planned a whole process. So I'm just going to chuck all of these paints away. I think I've written down the Blood Angel. I better check that I've written down the Blood Angel. I have, haven't I? Because that's something we're definitely painting more of in the same colours. And those are some of the colours that are sat on my desk right now that I haven't cleared off. Blood Angels. There it is. Yep. Okay. So what else have we done that we need a recipe for? Have I done a recipe for the Plague Doctors? I should do a recipe for that. I remember what it was. It was Stegodon Scale Green and Ice Yellow, wasn't it? And used on the Murder Bird. I didn't use Ice Yellow. I used Sunny Skin Tone, I think. Those variants, so that the metal and the feathers didn't look like they were made out of the same sort of like reflective material. What's that? Did someone just gnome me? I don't know. I could have sworn I heard gnome for a second there. You see using that model, but you never know how I collect all the haunts so far, so that just makes sense. Oh, you don't see yourself using the actual model that you want to get painted. You don't see yourself using the boatman, but you just want him. I can understand, man. I understand. That model is it's probably my favourite model out of all of the Nighthaunt. When I saw it come out, I was like, oh my god, it's so fucking nice. It's such a cool model. It's like that's a good example. It feels like where someone was like, I have to make this model. I don't know if it was briefed or anything, or if it came out of the design room, or what, if it came through the proper procedures there. I don't know. I have no idea. It must have done. It probably did, right? But just sometimes struck me as a sort of thing that someone did as a passion project outside of their work hours, and then just showed it to their boss or something, the design leader or something. It was like, what do you think of this? And they were like, I fucking love it. Making up stories about how they made that model. League of Plague Doctors. I do. I've got like the full list there. Cool. Okay, so I've done that. Cool. Well, I mean, we know that it's sort of like, I know that it's Warlord Purple and Jade Green that Jimmy and Princess use, and then they use like their traditional dark, medium, and light methods. So, and then you've got pictures that you can show me, and I'm pretty good at color matching, so there's really no need to worry about that, I don't think. God, I could probably write it down really quickly though. I used 2 different colours, and I used. It was this and this on top of black, and then we used the blue horror with the jade, and we used just, and then what was it? And then white, and then we used the fluorescent blue with the jade. So it was maybe not that. So white on black. We had the black primer, the jade green. Anyway, I'm not gonna do it. I could probably remember it if I needed to. It's fine. My purpose is right now is that I'm clearing this fucking horrendous mess of paints off of my desk so that my brain can function a little bit better. I feel like the mushrooms have definitely helped. That little mushroom tincture has gotten me a little bit more focused and a little bit more on it, and a little bit more like, let's fucking go. So it's good. Off the desk. Yeah. This is my current play style, but you never know when it balance hit and it becomes viable for me. Yeah. When they fix the rules for it, basically. So it's not a never take. Yellow. Brown. With blues, green. I'll keep with the black green. Brown. Let's just get all of the Citadel paints. Away. Oh god, paint's falling on. This should have been done pre-stream. I know. Okay, but come on, you know what I'm like. This is what happens. We do get things done. We are a productive human being. Get off my case, internal dialogue! My burden, deep in flesh. It's green, but it sits with my flesh. It's that red stone. Sharpie bone. Still is more Citadels away. Ow. That knocked my phone off. Dropping that bottle knocked my phone off. So it fell. But, yeah, it's kind of like an automatic. Classic. There. This is an Airbrush shade. I haven't even moved the sticker for. Sandora yellow, phalanx yellow, more rhinoxide. Obviously, the one that is either dried out or hot, right? There you go. Woody green shade. Sometimes it's session. Green. Green. I'll regret that later. I feel like Nocturne green is actually a green. Calling it a green when it's a blue. On my Reaper Bones paints and my AK paints. So they go in a different rack. So one of the things that I'm thinking is about whether or not we use some of Creative Sculpt Studios miniatures as competition entries at Bring Out Your Lead. I already had what I was going to do for Bring Out Your Lead in mind. I'd kind of made my mind up. But I could change that. That's just a part of me that sort of thinks maybe change it. I don't know. I've ended up just pulling the name off, haven't I? Oh well, that's fine. So we can keep all of these paints out because we're actually using them. Were we using that? Well, yeah, we might use Reichland Bless Shade actually in a little bit. We've got to decide, we've got to find some references for Frank and decide what skin colour he's going to have. He's got green skin, but I mean, what tone of green skin he's going to have. I have not yet pinned him down to that. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Come on, song. Next song. Next song. Oh my God. A beautiful chill mix with a good solid 5-6 minutes of silence. Oh no. So far I've been enjoying this music by Here We Go on YouTube, but what was that about? Making me look like a fool. Good. I'm just going to put those away. And then we're done. What we want, what we're actually going to use. This is that one, not that one. Ah, screw it. The eyes are kind of, there's lots of yellows in the eyes, so let's not. We don't need that. We don't need. Yeah, actually, we do use that. And we do use that. And okay, so I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. getting to my very back space Vallejo game, like Vallejo color rack. It's really difficult. Cool. Okay. Time for a coffee now that we're finally, and this is Gav's, of course. We've got to paint this up for Gav. You can't let that fall too far into the grey, into something that gets forgotten. Oh my god, that area needs a hoover now that I've finally cleaned all that crap off. Those paints have been sat there for too long. We don't need sunny skin. Well, we're going to paint her face. I haven't even thought about her face and what colours we're going to need for her face. We're going to minimalize it so that the lighting effects still look like they're playing the biggest part in these Enclave models. Oh, fuck. Did that just happen? I knew it was a delicate model. God damn. Well, I mean, it was a delicate reworking of a model, really. That's a shame, isn't it? I need to get, like, him sorted out again now. This is a model that I completely reposed. I had to cut him apart at every joint in order to have him kind of stood the way that I wanted him basically stood looking like he was off and idle and maybe on standby or something forever. But I never did pin him because just drilling into the kind of metal that he was made out, it's not the metal that I've got. I can tell this is going to be a bit more workable, I think. But this metal is serious metal, man. Like trying to drill steel sometimes. I need a better toolkit to deal with that, I think. But that's a shame because we're going to get him painted up for Bring Out the Edge. We were just talking about it. He fell out of his little. Okay. So slightly so. Even need any of those out. This is what I should have done last night as well. So I did my accounts last night. I played like 7 days for a little bit, very briefly, and I played like 3 games of PUBG very late when I should have gone to bed. But in between playing 7 days and doing that, I did my accounts, and I should have done that immediately after stream in order to. What I need to be right now is a workaholic, someone with no life, whose only focus is completing work tasks. Because I have actually collected a workload that justifies this kind of living and behaviour and attitude. I feel like it's a nice thing to have as a job, painting miniatures, so if that is what isn't required of me, then that is what I should do. Okay. That, honestly, that track should not be part of a playlist for copyright-free music, because why would you do what they did there? Like, I'm I'm downvoting that song. Let's hope that the next one isn't a complete cock-up. Let's hope that they can earn my subscription by the end of it. Oh no! What? What, Ray? It's also what I'm saying all of this bearing in mind that it doesn't help being fucking single, guys. Because I'm living in a shared house where it's like you can't quite ever have things quite the way you want things. It's always going to be a struggle until I'm out of that situation. But one of those situations changes. Okay, hold on. Right. Can one thing at a time. Man, it's just going to be another, like, organising stream like yesterday. See it happening. But we will get the painting that we want done. We will get it fucking done today. We were pretty close to being perfectly on it yesterday. We almost got the entire list done. Which, for a day back at work, where I'm organising myself, is pretty good. Have a couple of random bits I've got to sort out right now. How is that? Oh yeah. I've actually got one of the cool things about Rao's miniature that he wanted me to do, the Mind Flayer Spheranx, whatever. Is that you get a second hate option in it, and you can just build it. And I'm like, I built it, and I was like, that's like a little piece in and of itself that I could just mount on a little thing, and I could put it on an Etsy or something, as a little art piece, you know. Or I could even like do a bit of sculpting and put it on tentacles and turn it into like a Cthulhu-esque style horror or something. Wait. I also need to. There's a little part of me that makes me wonder whether or not, like, the people behind these tunes are deliberately trying to infuriate people who want music for free. Like, if are they deliberately trying to create a bad audio experience for me? Because it's just, and is it just me? Or the audio levels all over the shop with this song? I'm going to have to thumbs down that one too. Just for that. So this isn't going well. I don't think Here We Go is going to earn Subscription, like I'm looking, I think I'm probably gonna possibly end up, we might just go with Monster Cat in the end. Like we might just do what Jimmy and Princess has done and just pay Monster Cat some money. If I get to the point where I can afford to do that, we'll just do it. Just that is ridiculous what I just experienced in my ear. That shouldn't happen. As someone who shouldn't really have 32,000 subscribers for music if they can't get something like that right. I'm sorry, that is brutal of me, but like, what is going on with your sound levels, mate? Why would you have like a part of the track that's a minute and a minute 20 seconds in that just suddenly spikes up in volume loads? It's not a break in the track, it's not like anything. Need to fix this as well. I need to use this today. We try and I'm just gonna get another coffee and I'm gonna grab some water. It's been quite the start of a stream. I'm gonna blame a number of things, but mostly myself. So I'm just gonna go on a quick be right back, and we'll maybe try starting over. I've asked Twitch to process a highlight for me as well, and they failed to do that. Come on, do it. Okay, it's doing it. Okie dokie. Just a quick 5 minute. And I will be right back, refreshed and a bit more focused, hopefully. And we can crack on. I'm also going to do something about this mess. That's the main reason. I'm going to just deal with that off cam. And possibly screaming into a pillow. Alright, I love you. I'll be right back. Not enough time. Excuse me whilst I make horrendous milk eating noises. You know what? It's really bad. I can see it coming through on the microphone really well. So I'm just gonna mute myself for this, so people aren't just going, ah, my ear. I'm going to have a cigarette. I haven't had one all day. I'm going to see what difference that makes. I feel like there's definitely been an improvement. And my room right now and my ability to work and focus feels way better. Because my room is not chaos quite so much anymore. But I do have a lot of tasks to do. We should probably just continue to be using that list that we had yesterday. Knocking things off that list is probably the best way for us to keep going. I made a mess of fresh gloves, going and grabbing milk and making coffee. I feel like going on holiday really broke my flow. It wasn't worth going. It's awful to say it, because if my dad or my brother heard me say that, they'd be so pissed off. It was worth going to get some time with my dad. You know, he's old. It was worth it for that. Probably the only reason it was worth it for. And maybe, I guess, I don't know if I helped support my brother or what whilst I was there, but yeah, I know he's going through his own problems. I hate the fact that I've broken this. I'm tempted to just glue it in place like that with a load of super glue and bicarb, and just never worry about being able to take that out again. Because if Frankly, the only time that comes out is when I don't want it to, because I'm moving it around, not by grabbing this. And it falls out and I go, oh, for fuck's sake. Let's slot it back in. So I think I just stick it in permanently. That's what I reckon. There's quite a lot in there. Unfortunately, this just happens to... Might be enough. I think we're going to need a little bit more. Yo. Shit. Just as I was thinking, I'm doing a pretty good job of applying an even amount of pressure across where it needs to be right now. And then that happens. No. Oh no. Why? Beg pardon. Chat's disgusting. Behave yourselves. Please. Manners maketh man. Nobody's there, nobody's there. Okay, that's already starting to piss me right the fuck off. Is this going to just be a day of bullshit? A day of complete bullshit where things don't go my way? And this is definitely a time to just sit back, hope that the glue sets, have a fucking cigarette, forget about it. We do need this though. It's bad enough talking about having to fix the fact that my airbrush is basically buggered after 5-6 years of use. It would be annoying if at the exact same time I have to also replace this little chamber of rot. I mean, I don't think I have emptied this in 4.5 years. So it has got some serious paint scum inside of this. Probably give us all nightmares if I opened it up. I'd probably never quite recover. It'd be permanent trauma. It's not working. Thing is that it was clean. It was a clean connection, and it was a good fit. So I don't understand what has stopped it from just more or less gluing and setting completely solid. I don't know. Just do this. Just close that up with that in there. There's just I wonder. Maybe if I'd have had a cigarette at like 10 o'clock in the morning with my coffee, whether or not I'd have had a slightly more productive day at this point. Because this is possibly the most scatty stream we've ever had. It feels like it to me. It certainly does feel like this is the most severe on-stream ADHD I've ever had, but one of you guys would probably correct me and tell me about it another time where it was way worse. So you are such inclined, but you're all too bloody wonderful. You wouldn't, would you? That's the thing. Like, no, man, you're wonderful. You know, guys, you've got to be cruel to be kind. I don't know if you know. Hey, Ray. I love that emote. Kick emotes are so good. Thanks, dude. I needed a cat hug. Let's have a cigarette, put some incense on. You know, one of the things that I like about the functionality between Twitch and Kick and YouTube streams is that I know I can set myself up on Twitch so that my VOD audio doesn't have certain songs, right? I don't do it that often. But what I can do when I go on Twitch is I can just like sing along to some songs, and then at the end of the video, when it's a video, when it's not a live stream and it's a video, you'll just have my a cappella because the music's not there, it doesn't get recorded into the VOD. And I haven't figured out how that would work, if it would work, if it does work on these platforms. So just something I like doing, you know. That way we could just kind of have whatever music on as well. The other thing is that, like, I was watching Darth stream. Okay, right, no, sorry, here we go on YouTube. I am never coming back. Every single song has had like some really messed up part where you're up in the volume, mate. What the hell? What kind of a monster are you to do that? Please. Do you know what even better, old jazz, DMCA music, free music. Surely there's some old jazz You know, like really old jazz that's out of copyright now. Must be. Like stuff from the 20s, isn't that? And we got some like, you know, I don't know. We're just gonna, let's try this. Do you know the other thing I should have done today? I should have gone and gotten some nice tobacco. Because right now all I have is Pueblo from Holiday. Because that was the best they had. But it's in an awful condition. I wrote to my tobacconist, well, the person who makes my tobacco in North Wales. I literally wrote them a letter like a month ago just saying like, what the hell is going on with the tobacco, dude? Your granddad would be turning over in his grave. Sort it out. Such a fucking snob. I am such a snob with some stuff. I really am. I have expensive tastes. Okay. This is going to be safe to pick up. Yep. I guess I could just learn to pick it up by the other part of it. Cool. Okay. I'm not gonna like really bad handle it loads, but what I will, if I can pick it up like that, that's great because I'm used to picking it up like that. You know who I'd really like to listen to? But I don't know if I'm pretty sure we're probably not allowed. I'd really like to listen to some Oscar Peterson right now. Or Peterson? Oscar Peterson? Right, let's get started. To be, how deep is your love? Sorry, I just heard that for a second. Oh God, let's just take a moment to appreciate all the other streams that I've done this year that have been better than this one. Should we just do that? Should we just take a moment? Let's just take a moment and appreciate the fact that so far this year, every other stream has been smoother, has had more productivity, has been less frustrating. And like early on in the year, we had a couple of bad streams because it was kind of still early days. Fucking hell. Just gonna... It's cool. It's alright. If this is the worst, you know, that's fine. I guess. I'm gonna have to put a timestamp in the description from when the painting starts. That's fine. Fine to do that, right?
Okay, I think that the jazz was a good choice. I thought I might be missing a message from Rowley.
Row's lurking.
I didn't see the very bottom line. So this is what we could do now with this. It's only a 4-hour charge time, so I think what I'll have to do is in the long term look at maybe getting myself a really nice pair of these. Not probably by Skull Candy because the audio profile is kind of shit. Sorry, Skull Candy. You know, it's always honest opinions that you'll get on this channel. Do not buy a Candy Reds, I think they're called, or something. Don't buy these. If you like to hear good quality audio, don't buy them. What are they called again? Dime Golden Red. Okay, Dime Golden Red Skull Candy wireless. No good. I mean, they'd be fine for conversations and if you're desperate, but and if you don't give a fuck about your music quality, then it's fine. But whoa. Okay. Is it really full? I might need to empty this, guys. Oh no. I've been dreading doing this. There's a part of me that also wonders, where should I empty something like this? Should I have like a bucket somewhere? Do you know what I mean? Who gets what I'm getting at here? Do you know what I mean? Anybody? Because like, right, because we've got microplastics problems in the water supply, haven't we? So I should just chuck that down the sink, should I? Should I? No. The answer is definitely no. So what do we do? What should we start doing, in fact, as a practice with paint water in order to not be adding microplastics? This is a genuine question. If you boil or simmer water with acrylic paint in it, does the acrylic lift come out with the steam? Or could you reduce to a paste? Anybody? Anybody know? Any chemists in chat? Fuck, I don't know what to do with that. Can't just really chuck it, can I? I think I'll maybe start using... Oh no, there's holes in this. Balls, that would be perfect. Massive tub like that would be perfect. I could just keep it sealed up until I know what to do with it. This is something no one's ever really talked or spoken about in my hobby life. In any video, in any YouTube video. But seriously, right? What are we doing about that as a community? It's really bad, actually, isn't it? We just throw paint water down the sink. Yes, could pour it into the ground. Don't like that idea. Fuck. I've never really thought about this properly. I'm just going to go and get a big ass jar for now and empty it into there. I'll just do that. Oh, grim. Oh, I definitely need to put a new filter in. Do I have one? And if I do, where would I keep it? I can't think where I keep any of that off the top of my head. And so, what I need to do is either order some or create something. Nothing immediately up there. Alright. We have foam. Hey, thanks for that. Who is that? Thanks for the follow, D&D Dweeb. D&D Weeb. Welcome in. Welcome in to my most scatty video here on Kick and YouTube ever. It's been the most excellent display of ADD today. Welcome in. Thanks for your follow. Just going to cut a shape out of this to fit in there. Seal that up. Just talking about like what to do with waste paint water, because that, right, is a combination of mostly distilled water and acrylic pigment. Now, that shouldn't go in the sink or the toilet, should it? What do you reckon, D&D Weeb? Right, that shouldn't go in there, should it? So I'm going to start jarring up at least the messy water out of there in the future and not just chucking it in this sink. Seems like a highly irresponsible thing to be doing in our current age of microplastics in our drinking water. I'm going to have to pull a load of these out. Alright. These. That'll probably be fine. It's just It is big. Be fine. Okay. Need to get all of these paper clips stuck back in here. What a stream it's been. I'm gonna lie, my water usually just sits until it dries up and I add more. Fair. What for the airbrush? So what do you collect? What's your favourite D&D character type? What's your favourite class to play? I'm guessing you must be playing some campaigns already at the moment. What's your current characters? Are you enjoying your campaigns? I missed my most recent Monday. Monday I play a game, but I couldn't make it this Monday because I went to go and see my my brother and my dad in Crete. Now that's cool. I mean, like, I kind of thought that it was full because it started to spit out of the top of this area, but it turns out it wasn't really full. But maybe the filter just needed swapping because it was absolutely saturated with what have we got here? We've got a pin there. Okay, all the rest are all paper clips. Sorry, this has been such a mentally ADD stream, it's unreal. Just like, oh my god, pain. I am gonna start like figuring out what the best approach to deal with waste paint water is. I'm gonna maybe ask some chemist friends and find out if they know whether or not you can simmer it down and reduce it and then just store it as a, you know, solid matter. Because I have definitely in the past emptied, like, I don't know about my airbrush, but I've definitely emptied out my normal paint water from my brush into the sink before, multiple times. I mean, I refresh my paint water every day, usually, so. No airbrush, sadly. I'm currently playing a Firbolg Nature Cleric. Firbolg. I got a couple of awesome D&D miniatures that I wanted to get to today. Still hopeful that we might get to them. I'll show them off quickly. They're from Creative Design Studios, which I managed to meet the guy who runs it. It's a small, like, it's a small, you know, small UK business. Guy's really nice. His miniatures are fucking wonderful, and he agreed to send me some. And I think, you know, we're going to do a timed release together, which is going to be really fun and exciting. I do like doing time releases, to be fair. I like the time pressure of a time release. It's good for me. It's good for my development. Let me show you. I'll just put this last one away with all the extra pieces of sponge. There you go. Wait.
I can't think what a Firbolg is. In a game that finished recently, I played a Tiefling. I know what a Tiefling is, Bard Warlock. I usually play casters, but I try to see what the party needs and fill in. Yeah, no, I'm like that. I'm always pretty much the last person to choose because a lot of people like know what they want to play, and I'm like, okay. I just want to see what the party's going to be like, and so we've got. I think this is the ogre, and this is the. Let me get the email up.
So what I've got is where is it? It's the previous email, isn't it? No, it's this one, isn't it? Isn't it? In this one? She tells me what he sent me? Where was it? On my website. God damn it, I'm sure that in... Am I missing something? Right, okay, I got it, I found it. So we got the troll. This is the troll. Lots of fun. Big nose. Excellent. Alright, bit of fun. This is the bugbear, I believe. We do need to airbrush them so we can get them so that they're actually kind of a bit more visible on the screen. The exposure level is too much for the metal, for the straight metal. The last couple of games I've been playing just as paladin. I like me a bit of paladin. I like cleric though. Cleric is really good fun and kind of nice and powerful, like a nice balance you get with a cleric. This guy, I love this. This is a hobgoblin. Amazing face on this hobgoblin. Really amazing. And I love like the kind of the sort of profile that he's given him, and the fact that there's a nice big shield area to like freehand some stuff onto. You've got a rat man. Sneaky little rat man, hiding his knife behind him. And then this is the most cheeky one. This is the one I couldn't show on Twitch. I don't think I could show this one on Twitch. Because he's got some parts to him. This is a magma imp. So very cool. And this, I think, is probably my favourite. This is the sentient slime. So he's got loads of miniatures on his website, which is for D&D. It's Creative Sculpt Studios. So yeah, that's what we're getting to eventually after the Fallout miniatures, and then we've got so many projects we have to do. So many projects. There are so many. There are just so many things. Hey Shadow, how's it going? How's your day? Oi, oi. I loved your Baba Yaga, Shadow. Your Baba Yaga in that cup, rowing along. Looks great, dude. Did a great job on the wood. I didn't see that from Rahe. You're back. Sorry, it's there you go. Maybe I'll notice the YouTube chat a little bit better now. There ain't much painting there, is there? There isn't much paint in there. Where is my thinner? I experimented with 3 different woods for future projects. What, on that one piece? I can't help, when I look at it, I just see the cup, because it's done so well. Like, goddamn, it's made that cup look like it's made out of actual wood. Trying to look for like brush strokes and stuff, and I can't see it. It just looks like wood grain. I've done an absolute stellar job on the cup of it. Boat to handle things from the cup and the stick thing. Stick thing that he's rowing with, kind of thing. I need to give this brush a bit of a wash and treatment so that it doesn't go in every direction in the world. More than that, are we? No, maybe not. No, I think we do. We need a little bit more of a few things. A couple more drops of thinner. We need a bit more of the actual paint. It's far too thin. What we want. Bit more, even. I don't want to have to mix more later. Yeah, at the moment, my only D&D game is me playing with on Momo's campaign that she's running with me and the Lind and Plague Rat and Purple Lichen and who am I missing? And Scarlet and Ravens. I think that's everyone who's in. Momo is fantastic voice and good, and a really good world builder, and good at like kind of getting you to picture the environment. For me, it's probably the most important thing if I'm going to play D&D, that whoever it is who's running the session is good at getting me to picture where I am and what I'm in, and like what's around me. I think if you just kind of rely on maps all the time, it becomes a computer game or something almost when you do that. You know? I'm helping now, just painting Padawan Ashoka from Shatterpoint. Ashoka, is that the orange girl with the orange alien with the weird like flesh threads? Mask? That's what I want. I want gloves. Mask and gloves. I hear you there. Yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Momo's great. She's a great DM in that respect. I love everyone in the group, but I mean, we were all getting a lot better, but there's a part of me, I'm a little bit like, when the combat's on, right, everyone better know what they're doing. I don't want to be waiting for people to be like, what am I going to do? You know, you've been waiting for 5 other people to take your turn. You know, like, you should pretty much have what action or spell you're going to do in your head when it gets round to your turn. You know, maybe it's the fact that, like, I look at my character sheet and my spell prep in a very limited way, and I always sort of tend to take a certain approach, so it's easy for me to say that maybe, but anyway. Mad Cat, stop being such a bitch. Okay, fine. Sounds fine. That's a good idea. Yeah, cool. Yeah, you're not a bitch. It is. I thought it might be. Hey, I know my Star Wars a little bit. I know who Ashoka is. Is she the one from, was she in the cartoon?
What is it called? What's the cartoon called? Right, okay. I hope my airbrush doesn't want to be a dick. Let's get you guys in a decent position so I can airbrush without problems. Right, okay. Wish me luck, I'm not fucking this up. That's a lot better. That's a lot better. Okay, cool. I don't think we're gonna fuck it up too bad. It should be fine. Yeah, cool. That's nice. Hitting that back leg like that. A little bit more. They're just looking so much more like they're meant to before the oil washes now. Let's see if I can save the gun here. And I'd at least save having to rework too much stuff here on this one where we moved on. Alright. Clone Wars, that's the one, that's the one. I watched a bit of Clone Wars when it first started. My brother has always been into Star Wars, and he was like, you've got to watch this. Like, my brother who's older than me, I was like, what, a cartoon? Like, it's like, yeah man, it's like probably the best thing that like Disney's ever done with Star Wars. And I was like, what, better than Rogue One? And it's like, it's as good as Rogue One. And I was like, alright, yeah, I'll watch it then. I'll give it a go. Oh my god, they just look so much better. I'm so glad that I didn't just crack on and go, it's alright. They'll look the same. They wouldn't have looked the same, they'll look completely different. Cool. A little bit of that leg. There you go. Is that alright? Yeah, that's better. A bit more on Frank. Fallout, yeah, Gene Slicer. You were doing Fallout. Hey, bro, still there. Thank you. Thank you for being there in the YouTube route. I appreciate anybody who's able to open up YouTube and get me up on there. Same name. If you're able to, it's really helpful for my watched hours on YouTube and my growth there. And obviously, you know, more eyes, more people in the channel whilst it's live will cause it to potentially go up in the, you know, in the algo of some sort. Yeah, it's Fallout Minis. It's Enclave Fallout Minis. It's a Harder and Steambeck Ultra that's in a real state after 5 or 6 years, and we need a new one and a replacement because, my God, have I abused this thing. Something awful. But I mean, an Infinity would be nice. But no, we don't have that kind of money.
at the moment. I'm hopeful that I'll have enough money to get another one of these, which is like your cheapest, lowest end model from Harder and Steenbeck. But it does a great job, and it comes with, you know, the different... You come with 2 different nib sizes, so it's effectively as good. Oh man, I don't like it how I get that keep watching question by using this browser. I'm sure there's a way that I got rid of that on my other browser. I have to remember how to do that. But yeah, it's a Harder and Steenbeck because I'm in Europe. Oh, Harder and Steenbeck. So Infinity is Harder and Steenbeck. Yeah, I'd like one of those. That'd be nice. That'd be real nice. The Infinity CR1 again, abused to hell. The inner O-ring needs replacing. Yeah, I think it's easier to get the parts, the replacement parts for the more expensive ones than it is for the Ultra. I've been trying to get my hands on like the seal ring, because the ring that's in this section here is not the same as what's at the back of here and the tip O-ring. So, but ultimately I'm going to need a replacement of that by the time I ever get round to finding that one too. So nightmare fuel. Try not to think about it. Trying to just live without it and without any upgrades for now, you know. That's better. Better. Loads better, great. That's actually pretty much, yeah, they should look like this before the oil washes. That's great, I'm happy with that. We need edge highlights, got to drop in details and stuff, but we have actually managed to get to the colour balance that we need to on both sides. UK base, I've seen on Amazon a big multi-seal pack for like £8. Links shouldn't be protected. If you're able to find it, I'd be super appreciative of that. Because to be fair, I should think about just getting that done, and at least then I find out, you know, if it's that problem, you know, if cool. I think that they are all where they need to be now. So I think we should get the inside of this. Yeah. Oh, a bit much. No, fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So it got where I wanted to get, so that's fine. I just want to get this crotch a little bit more. That's fine. Cool. All right. Might as well put a little bit more on Frank, because we want Frank to be the most impressive. So we can make him a little bit brighter in a few areas. Try and bring out some more of his shapes, because god damn is this a glorious looking model. I really want to do him justice. Deliberately done it in a different style to the box art, because whilst I think I might have been able to do a better job of the rest of the models, whoever did the box art for Frank did an absolutely stellar job, and I just don't think I could do a better job than that. Like if you compare the box art of Frank to pictures of Frank Horrigan, it's like, god damn, they did a good job. So I'm going for like a two-tone lighting thing. The general idea is if I stick them all on a diorama base or something, that maybe they'd be walking towards I don't know, like maybe it would be a pale blue moonlight and they'd be walking towards like the stark light of an encampment that's they're being shot at from or something, I don't know. Or it's the other way around. They've got like blue light at a building that they're protecting and the pale cream moonlight is lighting them up in front. But I'm not sure. Link's not working. 13 quid reduced from 20. Okay. Kick settings, chatbot. I guess I'll take symbol protection off, and that should hopefully sort it out. So there should be like nothing stopping you now. Do the intro to Fallout 2. They're all stood in front of a vault door opening with the vault family walking out. Yeah, I thought about that. It's a bit of a brutal scene. I did think about that. But then I also thought, well, Frank's not present in that. I don't think. So I'm painting them in the style of Fallout 2, but the reality is oh, it doesn't like, wow! You had to post it like that for it to like it. Isn't that fucking ridiculous? Let me see if it'll let me correct that and post it into chat, or if it's going to stop me.
It's not showing it as a link there with me either, is it? What the fuck? Kick, what's going on? Kick, please. Right, I'm just going to open that up. Yeah, that would probably do it. It says for instance Infinity CR Plus, but it would probably be fine for what I've got, but let's just 1 second, everyone. I'm searching. This is something I do need to do because that airbrush is really on its last legs if I don't do something about it. Ultra. What's this called? Complete CR. Sealing kit complete. Yeah, it's just the one for the Infinity CR Plus. So there's sealing kit complete for Evolution. Seal for nozzle of 3EA Hardware Simbeck Ultra. So you've got like a £10.66, but it's just. You can also buy the air valve complete from Hardware and Steenbeck, the same air valve that goes in. Image quality is so bad that you can't tell what's actually really in that bag. So it might be... It's a risk, basically. I could buy the full set for the Infinity, and then it may not be correct. It may not fit because reasons. Goddamn. This is exactly the issue I've come across, basically. Mind you, I've been thinking about getting one of those fine line caps the air caps so that you can pinch off dry tip. Because the tip on the Ultra is inaccessible really. You can't, like, if it gets dry tip, you have to kind of take it back apart. And your one, a sister brushes, very few things change between the two. Which one was yours again? Mine's the Ultra. So you can just about see it. Ultra. 37255. I can't read the writing there anymore. Made in Germany by Hardman Steenbeck. And then there's their website. And the other side is clear. Shit. I'm just looking at models. I think they're safe. Nothing got hit. So is the Ultra the evolution? I guess it's so confusing. It's not just that it's me, right? Let's go. I'm gonna start picking out the detail on these boys now. The airbrushing's done. Do you know what? I should probably use, and I think I am, for all the black bits, I think we're gonna use a contrast paint. Because it's going to speed a lot of stuff up. Potentially it could anyway. Might save us doing highlights again on certain areas. Actually, no. It won't, will it? That's the thing. It's not going to actually save me doing highlights. It's just going to create like some sort of space for me to target highlights, I suppose. Yeah. I can't remember if I did it on the originals or not. What are we reckoning then? Do I get the one pack that's for the Infinity, or do I get the one that's the pack for the Evolution? Because the only seal ring pack they've got, I'll put it on screen, right? Is that? Yeah. Oh my god. So this is right. Terrible picture. Can barely see it, but I'm pretty sure that there's only two. I think there's only two in there. I can't tell from the picture. Maybe there's something there as well, but there's definitely two there. Then you've got the sealing kit complete for the Infinity, and then you got the sealing kit. Where was it? What the hell? What the heck? Oh yeah, for Evolution. It says there is 3. Right, okay. I can't tell what it is, that's the problem. Do you know what I mean? It's too small. And the resolution is too, like, when it's a bigger picture, you're just losing resolution and definition, so... Let me quickly expel what's in here. We'll quickly break the airbrush apart. Yeah. Myself a little bit more airbrush in. Feels like there's something stuck at the end. Doesn't sound right either. Third PTF seal is an orange O-ring. Orange. Yeah, we're gonna have to break this apart. What is going on? No, that's not right. There is definitely something stuck at the end of that. It's still expelling, but... Oh, that sounds a bit better.
Nearly. Still, I can still hear it.
When your airbrush needs new seals, this is what you go through. Third PTFE seals. Orange. I don't ever remember seeing an orange O-ring.
Oh, this is cursed. Da 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 da. There's two places I know that there are seals. Oh, and that would be the third one, actually. So there's 3 seals that I'm aware of, which makes sense, because it says that there's 3 seals in the pack. So this is one of them. Right, that's one of them. There's another one. That's black. And then the third one is the one which goes on the end of these. But, like, it doesn't really feel like you can remove these ones, you know? But those are the only seals that I'm aware of in the whole thing.
Hey, Lordy, how's it going? Yeah, we're talking about... I can't see what you're pointing at. Okay. Right. I can see why you can't see what I'm pointing at. Sorry. I didn't fix it. My fucking key commands don't want to work. Oh, they do. We've just got a massive delay on stream. Okay, that's cool. That's just great. Hey, Lordy, how's it going? Can you see it now? So, got this seal here. We've got that seal in there. And then we've got the seal on the end. Shit. Did I catch it? Yeah. And then the seal on the end of that, which they're obviously 2 different sizes, right? I see it. Oh, there's no music on that other scene. Thanks, Lordy. It's weird. So something happened to my scenes recently. And the desk mic has got a little hum. It's fine. Streamer life. My life. Not streamer life, just my life. It's just my life that is this fucking difficult sometimes. Yeah, no... Why not? I don't get why not. It should be. There you go. Thanks, Lordy. Not on this one either, is it? getting something coming through on the desk mic. What the fuck? Ah, jeez, we had some fucking problems at the beginning of the thing. You know, at the beginning of the stream we had enough problems as it was. It's even worse now. Sorry, everyone. I don't know why. I have no idea why. Well, that was pretty nice. I enjoyed that music by Mogo Mogo. I'll definitely subscribe. I thought there was going to be a lot more music in that list than there was. I see it. Just yeah, cool. Yeah. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not how I wanted to do. Fucking hell. Fucking Jesus fucking Christ. How's your day going, Lordy? How you doing? Okay, we'll listen to some of the Relaxed Movements music, one of their 12-hour copyright-free stream things, but the chances are, from my experience with their music, is that it just stops looping after 2 hours, which will end up driving me slightly nuts. So, yeah, good. Good. What a fucking joke. So, I don't know, man. We got two seals that are white, and one seal which is. So these are the PTFE ones that are made out of that material, PTFE, and then there's one rubber one. Suppose there's another seal inside here, but that doesn't, in my mind, count because. Great. It's also probably permanently wedged on, like permanently part of this now. You have the PTFE and the rubber O-rings, yeah. So do we think that so basically if I did get that set where it's only got 3 in, you think it would sort it out? That's part of this, which isn't part of the brush set. Is that the right way around, I wonder? It's meant to be that way around. Just gonna clean everything quickly. We'll give it all a quick clean.
Yeah, so it's the one I should get. I should get the one which has the name of my airbrush on it, that only has 3 seals. 7 point Infinity set which has it all in.
Is it the one that you sent in chat earlier, you mean, yeah? Or is this, have you sent it me in a whisper? Because if you've sent me in a kick whisper, I haven't got the foggiest clue of how to get to my kick whispers from here. In fact, I've never really noticed kick whispers before. Is that a thing? Or is it the one that you sent in the chat? No, I don't think they've got whispers yet, have they? So you must be in the one that you posted. Oh, in Discord. Oh. Oh. Oh ho ho ho. You found me on the Discord. What a legend. Okie dokie, yeah. Okie dokie. Okay, lost my mouse. Come on, please come up to that screen. In Infinity X airbrushes. Tip top. Removing the needle seal and retaining screw in one operation without the possibility of screwdriver greatly simplifies removal of the needle set. Air caps, O-rings, PTFE needle O-ring. Nozzle and needle. PTFE upper air valve, cool. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? That is what I need.
That is what I need. Just give me a second, chat. I can what I can see happening is me like finishing stream and literally going to Element Games if they've got it in stock now in town. Because I need to go to. Need is a strong word, but I'd quite like to get some nice tobacco as opposed to the stuff I've got at the moment, which is awful. But really, I should carry on painting. I've not saved Element Games on my phone.
I put that over there. Keep that for a second. What a stream. It has not been my best. Thanks so much for that, man. But for cheap, go for the one for yours just for safety. Yeah, you think so? Just get the set that's just for mine.
I think so.
Well, it's £10.66 from Amazon for the one with the 3 seals in.
3450 contains 2, 3, 4 1, 2, 3 220V.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna fucking call Element Games. Ask them what they've got in. I know, fucking, I know, Lordy. Fuck. Hi.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I think I've fixed it.
Yes, we do, mate.
That's grand. Okay, thank you. How much is it? Yeah, how much is it going for? Great. Okay. All right. Yeah, you guys are open until what time is it? 6:30. All right. Great. I'll see you shortly. Nice one in a bit. Guys, I'm going to end stream. Can go end stream. Going to go to town, get some nice tobacco. Hopefully, fingers crossed, because that's something that I don't know. I might get into town and it'll just be awful tobacco. Might come back. So I might be wrong, but basically, I think the ground hum comes on this microphone when it sort of comes loose. It gets a little bit loose. So thanks for that. Thank you. Thanks for the follow, Gene Slicer. Thanks, dude. Thank you so much for helping me with that. It's something I've needed to do for ages, and I've just put off and put off. So, who's on? Who's on that we can take the love over to? I'm just going to throw all of this stuff in here whilst I go to the shop and throw a little bit more isopropyl in there too. Because if I'm able to get the new rings, I don't need to worry too much about destroying these rings. But I don't want to leave it dry like that whilst I'm going away. But a half hour. It's going to take me an hour at least to get into town and back, and then get back on stream. No problem. Seeing that backflow was like, I know. So it's been like that for a while, man, and it's just sort of, I've had to put it off because my brain is not. Today has been a good sign of how bad it's been. Right, quickly find somewhere on Kick to bring the love over. Hopefully there's someone I'm following on. Nell's on. There's also Vlad Rakus. Let's what's Vlad doing? Snell's got 35 people. Oh, he's doing Gundam builds, of course. Let's go to Nell. Go over to Nell. Oh, she's on a Be Right Back screen. Alright, we'll go to Vlad Rakus, and then if anyone can just tell him I had to raid and run, that would be super, super, super helpful. Host channel, Vlad Rakus. Okay, I will see everybody later. My hope is to be back online by 6 o'clock or something. Alright, love you loads. Have a great rest of your day, and say hello to Vlad Rakus for me. And yeah, I'm not live now as I'm burned out. Spanking 5 box of Battletech. Right, I need to click on your name and follow you. Hold on, just quick go back. Just close that down. Click on Gene Slicer's name. Follow. Good, done. I've done that. Everybody else do that quickly. You don't have much time, do it quick. Right, I'm throwing over to Vlad Rakus. If I don't go now, I'll miss town, I'll miss the tobacconist. Alright, I love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Say hi to Vlad Rakus, and I'll be back on at like 6 is the intention. We'll actually get this fucking painting done. Change of plan, Nell's just come back. Nell's just come back, change of plan, we're going to Nell's. Alright, I love you. I love you all. Bye.